Hello guys, today I'm going to show you what modifications need to be done to the magwell for you to fit a Pro Mag drum. Now this drum I received it about 2 weeks ago. I bought it from Grab-A-Gun. I gotta say I really like the way it looks. Yes, it's polymer, but it's for a 12 gauge. It holds 15 rounds and it doesn't actually fit the JTS M12 shotgun. So there is a modification that you need to do to this magwell right here so that this can fit properly on there and you won't get any jams or it won't fall out. Now I've seen a couple of videos online that don't necessarily show you how to modify this or how it's supposed to look after you modify it. I will show you today what I did to fit this drum on this gun, and then I'll show you a clip of us taking it out to the range and having fun with it. I also, as you can see, I also put this Archangel Pro Mag stock. I believe I picked that one up from Grab-A-Gun as well a few weeks ago. I do have a modification on how to put that on there. If you want to see, it's in one of my other videos. For now, I will show you what you need to do to put this drum on this gun. First, I'm going to begin by taking this little retainer. This is a little lock. So this is a little C-lock. You just go in there and pry it out. Just make sure you put your thumb on it or something so that it doesn't fly somewhere and you lose it, you know. And then we'll be removing the magazine. That's the magazine, 5-round magazine that it came with. And we have to remove this pin. You remove that pin by, there's a little spring in there. When I take this magwell off, you'll see, I'll show you, there's a little spring in there. The pin that you have to remove is that one that goes all the way across. Once you remove that lock, that can actually be pushed through. Now, I'll be taking that off right now. This is the pin that you need to remove along with that lock from this little section right here. Now, in the front of the magwell, there is a 4mm Allen wrench screw that you will need to remove. You can see it's right there. We'll start taking that off. Once you remove that little screw, then you'll be able to remove the magwell. This is the magwell that needs to be modified for it to get this drum to fit, okay? Now, I told you there was a little spring in there that you need to put pressure in. I think we'll be able to see it here. Pressure on. See that? I don't know if you can see it. It might be a little dark in here. But that little spring. So this pin goes all the way through there. But this spring has to go underneath that pin. So in order for you to take that pin out, you need to relieve the tension that the spring is putting on that pin. So you push it down with a screwdriver gently, and then with your other hand use a small pin or screwdriver that'll fit through here and just push the pin through, and you should be able to take it out. Once you take it out, the other thing is this 4mm screw that goes right there, goes attached to that gun. Now, what I'm going to tell you guys is what I did. I was afraid to modify the gun or modify this mag well, and then I was going to damage it in some way, and then I wasn't even going to be able to shoot my regular cartridge, my regular shotgun cartridge. So what I did, I called TAC 47, who is, I think, the supplier for JTS, and I ordered a separate mag well. I ordered a new mag well from them, and what I received was this, obviously, that, and a little screw. I got the whole thing for like, I think it was like $50 or something, $51 maybe with tax and all. But I received it, and I did that because I didn't want to modify this one, and then I wouldn't be able to even shoot my gun if I damaged it in some way. So what I'm going to show you next is the actual modification that I did on the new mag well that came in. This here is the second mag well. This is the new one that I received from TAC 47. So here, this is the modification. Many of you guys on there that have done this modification, I didn't see exactly how it was done, but this is how I came up with it, and this is what I believe needs to be done for it to fit the drum onto that gun. Now, this modification here that I've done, it does seem pretty thin right here, but to be honest with you, this is some sturdy plastic, and for where it goes on the gun, it's actually in a good place. It provides support for this front end, and it also provides a little bit of support for this back end to stay steady. Instead of me, I was about to cut this mag well straight here and here, which if you actually look at this, let me see, we're looking at it like this. So if you actually look at this, I cut this whole section straight down. Excuse me guys for that. I had to stop the video there for a little while. I figured it'd be better if I used my silver marker there to try to outline on the mag well exactly what I cut. So if you can see, I actually went right up to the edge of that. You see that? I went up right up to the edge, and I cut that all the way down here, but I didn't cut all the way through. And I actually cut, there's a little rim on the inside. There's a little rim on the inside that you can use as a guide. When you cut, just don't cut too far down. Don't cut too far down. There's a little rim on the inside when you're cutting the mag well right here that you can use as your guide as to how thin you want this, okay? And then you'll come up right in front of this section right here. You don't want to cut anything off of here. You want to cut up right to the edge right here and right to the edge. You might want to leave it a little longer and then use a file, like a regular, I use the Snap-on file, that's what we have. I'm a mechanic, so. And I actually cut a little bigger right here on the sides and then just filed it down to make it smooth. You know, that's what I came up with. Turned out pretty good. Now I did leave these little sections here on the bottom, and that's to give the drum, after it's modified in there, or after it's put on them there, it gives the drum some support. So it's actually pretty tight fit in there. I didn't want it all loose where it'll fall off the shotgun. I wanted it to look nice also. So this is what I came up with. I guess I'll be putting this on here. And once you put it on, you basically follow the steps of what you did to take it off. There you go. So I just put it on. It's just on there. It's not with the screw or anything, but I will be putting the screw on. I'll just snug it up to keep it in place. And now I'll be putting this pin back in. Line it up with the holes, you know. Give me a second. I'm just gonna use both hands, so I'm gonna cut the video out for a little short while I put that pin back in. You see the spring, just as I was telling you earlier, you see the spring right there? That spring, you have to use a little screwdriver to push it down so that you can push the rod all the way through. Once you push the rod all the way through, then you can release the spring so the tension is put back onto this. And then you can put the little lock on. I'll be doing that, and then I'll show you shortly. I've already put the little lock back on. You see the little C-clip? Make sure you put that back on. You don't want that pin to fall out while you're shooting or something like that. But that's how it looks with the modification. I'm pretty sure you guys can probably do a cleaner job than this. This is just really what I came up with for myself. I really like the way it looks after I did the modification. I'm gonna put the drum on it right now. Okay, here is the drum. I'm gonna be putting it in there. Make sure it locks on the bottom piece, and then snap it. You heard it click. Now that is a good tight fit. That is a good tight fit. As you can see, guys, that's it right there. The gun modified, or the mag wheel modified to fit the Pro Mag drum. Nice tight fit in the front. Nice tight fit in the back. You can see what I'm talking about. Now, you can shake this. I actually tried to get it to pop off. It's a good fit. I was making sure that this was not gonna fall out over there. So I'm very happy with the way it came out. That is a shotgun with a Pro Mag 15 round drum, the Archangel buttstock. I gotta say, it looks pretty good. I will be taking it out to the range later on and hoping to unload a full drum, which is 15 shots. I hope you guys enjoyed the video.